Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, baby.
So my sister Jolynn was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in February of 2011, and it was stage 4. It had spread to her liver, all through her liver, pretty much through her whole body, and the oncologist gave her less than 3 months to live and 6 to 10 months if she had chemotherapy. So of course we went with chemotherapy. She'd been on chemo for 6 months, and she went downhill really fast the whole month of August, and the doctors at the end of August gave her a week to live. So on the day that she was supposed to die, we started her on the BX protocol, and I literally thought she was supposed to die that day. She was extremely weak, and she was not ambulatory. We already had a hospice bed set up for her. She was extreme jaundice. Her bilirubin was actually at 33, and her abdomen was completely swollen up with fluid. So she was actively dying when we started the BX protocol, and she had all the signs and symptoms of actively dying, and we had her injection done on Friday. Because the BX cycle is cyclic, we were told that she would have a reaction around the 12th hour after the injection, and it actually hit 3 minutes before the 12th hour. So at that 12th hour when it kicked in, she was having nausea, vomiting, tightening of the tumors, and she was having cold chills and sweats. And this cycle went on for about 24 hours before it started to subside. After the negative cycle had passed, we saw a complete change in her. She also, when we had the injection, we stopped her morphine, and so she was having withdrawals from that the first 72 hours, along with the cycle that was going on. And on the 5th day, we just saw a complete change. I mean, literally within hours, she got up, she was walking to the bathroom, she went in the kitchen and made breakfast for her family, and it was unbelievable, the change. And also about the 5th to 7th day, we noticed that the jaundice had went away quite significantly. So, on around the 5th to 7th day, she was up, walking around. She was out on the patio, enjoying the sun, and her pain had decreased. She was over the withdrawals from the morphine, so mentally she was with it. She was joking around and having fun. Just amazing how quickly she just had a huge turnaround. So, I'm a hospice nurse, and I've taken care of tons of patients that have died, and I've not seen anything like this. Completely amazed at the turnaround so fast, just from the injection. So on the 21st day, we had another injection, and she went through the cycle again with lots of nausea, throwing up, all the chills and everything. Yeah, and over the weekend, she had the injection done on a Friday morning, and over the weekend her vitals were great, all within normal limits, and her blood pressure was normal, her heart rate, right before she was going to die, her heart rate and everything were actively dying, but the vitals were all within normal ranges. As a hospice nurse, I noticed her, before the injection, her urine was dark tea color, very dark tea color, and within days it was back to normal yellow color. Her bowel function also was not, when she was actively dying, her bowels weren't working, and within a week her bowels were back to normal, having normal bowels. Up until the injection, we couldn't get her to eat anything. She didn't want anything, and her appetite increased significantly. She was able to eat food and keep it down. And those that are on hospice and at the end stage of their disease need to know that this can work. It does require some diligence and some patience, but know that it does work. I saw a huge change in my sister in just 4 or 5 days. And so you just need to be patient and work through those cycles, because you will see the change. It will come. I've seen lots of people at Delta Systems, stage 4 cancer, and within a month they're back to work and living their life again. And so it's possible. You just got to hang in there and get through those hard cycles, especially after this first 72 hours after the injection.